today is Monday, May 11th, and we're ready for math. So this whole week we're learning about coins. So if we first look at the picture of the penny, here's the picture of penny, and there's two ways or two notations of how you can show a penny. You can write 1 and then a C right after it with a vertical line going down, or you can write it with an S, 0.01, because a penny's worth 1 cent. All right, Mr. Hyatt, what about a nickel?
A nickel, same thing. It's worth 5 cents.
Yep.
So you have the two ways of writing it down. So in numerical form, it's 0.05, and then 5 with the C and the dash through it.
Perfect. And for a nickel, I always think, okay, well, there's a beaver on it. So I think, oh, the beaver's name could be Nick. And then you could say, okay, so a nickel is with the beaver. So that's at least how I think.
Very cool.
Then what about a dime?
Well, dime is the actual size-wise, it's the smallest coin there is.
Yeah.
Now, it has a picture of a boat, a ship on it. And again, it's worth 10 cents. So you have 10 with the C and the dash through it. And if you look at the numerical way of writing it, it's 0.10.
Exactly. Yeah. And then we've got a quarter.
Quarter's worth 25 cents.
Yep.
And same way of writing it out. You have your numerical and your actual number with the C and the line through it. And then we have the loonie.
The loonie. Now this one's a little bit more confusing because it could be the $1, so you have the S, 1.00, or if you're looking at it through the cent wise, it's 100 cents, right? So that one might confuse some kiddos, but I think that they'll get that. So a loonie is worth $1, which means 100 cents, right? And then what about a toonie?
A toonie is worth 200 cents or $2.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so when you're doing your pages, you're going to be asked to look at nickels. So again, nickels are worth 5. And if you started with 50 cents and we continue to count by 5s, can you do it for Mr. Hyatt?
Okay, 5, 10.
Oh, but then we got to start with the number 50.
Oh, okay, 50.
Yeah.
So 55,
Right.
60, 65, 70, 75.
Good. So if you're doing it on your sheet, you would just write that answer right on the bottom or on the line. What about 35? We were counting by nickels.
Okay, so 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Perfect, Mr. Hyatt. Okay, so now we're going to go into dimes. So how much again is a dime worth? I forget.
10 cents.
10 cents. So if we start with 50 cents, what's the next one going to be?
60, 70, and 80.
Perfect. What about 35? Oh, this one's harder.
Well, you're just counting by tens again.
Yeah.
So I know that each number's going to end in a 5. So 45, 55, 65.
Awesome. Okay. Oh, now we're going to go into quarter land. So the kids have been practicing counting by 25s a lot. So if you start at 50 and you add a quarter, it's going to be
75.
Yeah.
100, which is $1.
Yeah.
And then $1.25.
Perfect. Or 125 cents. Yeah. Okay, what about 125 cents?
Okay, so then 150, 175, $2.
$2 or 200, right? Yes. Perfect. Okay. Then the next thing is the kiddos are going to be asked to count money. So whenever you're looking at coins, always start with the biggest notation or biggest value first, and then work your way to the smallest one. Are you tired, Mr. Hyatt?
Nope.
So we've got 4 coins here. So you start with the quarter. So that's worth
25.
Now you go to the dime. That would be
35.
5. And then a nickel.
40.
And then another nickel.
45.
Perfect, Mr. Hyde. Okay, let's do another one.
Are we giving them all the answers?
No. These are pretend ones.
Oh, okay.
But they have to do their own. So
okay.
Yeah. Okay. So again, look for the.
I would look at the two quarters.
Yeah.
And then I would add them up. So you have to start with 50 cents. Then I would go to the dimes and go 60, 70, and then plus the nickel would be 75.
Perfect. Okay, we're gonna do 2 more, and then we're gonna let the kids do their work.
Okay. How about we do one more?
Okay.
Okay, so now again, I would look at the quarters, and there's 3, so we'd start 75, then 85 with the dime, then to the 2 nickels, 90, 95.
Perfect, and then so you write 95. All right, thanks so much. So page 121, 22, 23. Thanks.